Yes, I am still in yesterday's pajamas because I've been working on this morning. It took me a little longer than I expected, but I wasn't feeling good yesterday. My daughter, the little sneaky Pete that she is, found it yesterday, and well, she found my YouTube channel, so she was being nosy on that. Um, and I found it amusing this morning because she called me to tell me she found her pigs. But this is the pigs. We have literally like maybe, let's see if I can get you over it a little bit more without this freaking lamp breaking. We have maybe like I don't know, inch and a half by an inch. I'm excited because I've been literally working on this. I just realized since the end of August that I've been sick on and off, so getting it done, and I was babysitting a lot, so I was running back and forth, and it was too big to tote around. Normally, I tape them down to a hard piece of cardboard, like a shipping box, the white ones, at least the smaller canvases. This one I couldn't, obviously, because it's 2 feet by 2 feet. And I did put it on cardboard, but it still wasn't firm enough. So that's the problem we were having with that. And this is basically where we're at now. I need to share this somehow to Facebook. So we're kind of trying to get to my channel. I guess I could share it later. I don't actually care at this point. I need to make sure this thing's got its volume off. Off. Like, share Facebook. I'm sorry. I am so sick. It turns out the babies were sick. And that did not bode in my favor because I get sick at the drop of a hat. Oh crap, what did I just do? I have no idea. But that's okay. Because like I said, I can always share it later. Let me see if I sent it to my group and didn't even realize it. Or the group. No, I did not. Let's get back to there. Share Facebook. Group. I've got too many computers, too many mice running. And look at that photo of me. That's funny. Um, Final Pros 60 by 16 Finder. Pigs in love. That is what I'm calling it because it doesn't. Every different distributor calls it something else, and because they come out of China, they don't come with names on them. And if they are, they're in Chinese, and I don't know what they say. So basically, this is how we're rolling. I've only got 3 colors left to use. Everything else has been packed up. I will show you that mess in a minute. Then I just gotta brush it out a little bit, make sure I've got all the dust out of it so I can roll it. Make sure there's no hair in it. And there is a river right there. Gotta love it. And then I've gotta pull up all the washi tape, make sure all the sides are, the edges are nice and tight. And then I'm gonna seal it. I seal it with a Mod Podge High Gloss Diluted. I can't give you exact. This light is gonna. There we go. I kind of put water in a cup, a solid cup. I dip the brush into the Mod Podge, and then I dip it in the water, and I put it on the canvas. Everybody has a different way of doing it. I can't be around the aerosols, so I prefer to use the Mod Podge. It is going to go into a frame with glass, but because some of the drills do pop and Basically, all this is a canvas that they screen, a painter's canvas that they screen, and then they stick double-sided tape on it. Well, everybody knows from using any kind of tape, after a while, the tape loses its stickiness. So if you seal it, you won't ever have to worry about drills falling off. Because after a couple years, it's going to fall off. It's just, it doesn't take scientists to figure out sticky tape doesn't stick forever. I'm just excited to get this one done and completely finished so my kid can pick out what mat she wants, what frame she wants, and he can get the fudge out of my house before my cats do any more damage. And I appreciate everybody that's left me comments or messages and have told me other ways to do this to get more subscribers. I literally just started doing this for shits and giggles on here because it keeps me company and because nobody does it. Like, I don't know. When I first started diamond painting, there's very few places that I found that actually sat and drilled with you. They did a lot of unboxing. They did a lot of product reviews. Everybody has their different opinions on companies. But I think it just really depends on what you get. I will say this, the more detailed picture that you want, you're better off getting a larger canvas because the smaller the picture, the less detail you're going to get. And it's going to look very blurry, and people are going to have no eyes, and all kinds of stuff are going to happen. I've got a couple examples that I'll show you of work I've done where I thought they were a decent size. People had told me that that was a good size, and my elves came out with no faces and blurry legs, and now I have to order the canvases again because I want the pictures, and I have to get them in a bigger size and redo them. I also prefer square drills to the round drills because I think you get more detail with the square. This is a square drill, and I think it actually looks exceptional. Plus, you can get a four-sided butt up with the drills, and you can't do that with the rounds. So there's minimal gapping, and I don't use those funky rulers that everybody gets to put drills down because all you're doing is pulling up your canvas glue every time you have to move the freaking the ruler. And that seems a little, I don't know, absurd to me. Why keep messing with the tackiness? And then you have more of a chance of damaging your canvas because I've seen people use those metal rulers that they sell and actually mess up their canvas trying to get it off. So I just don't see the point. And a lot of people don't like squares. People don't like rounds. People don't like squares. It's personal preference. I think once you get used to the squares and you see the kind of work that comes out with the square, it looks better. I don't know if the other one that I'm looking at over there is a square all around. I think it was the first square I ever did, but I got it. I didn't know any better, so I got it in a size that was too small. And again, I'll have to redo it because then I have a couple paintings that I did in round drill, and I absolutely love them, but I now want them in giant size, poster size for my walls, but I have to finish doing everybody else's gifts first. And my next project, again, is a 50 by 150, so that's going to take me a hot minute. My next two projects, because they're for my nieces and my nephews. And then my two older nieces, I just ordered them their own stuff so they could do it themselves. They seem to be very much into unicorns. So, unicorn it is. This is a straightener just to help me fix my lines. Because like I said, my hands don't always go where they're supposed to. And I just took my medicine, so, and I was 2 hours late doing that. So I'm a little shaky still. See? And I'm putting them down really hard, which is making them harder to rearrange. If you put them down lightly, you can move them better. That makes sense. You don't always have to press so firmly. And like those I put down light and watch. They should move pretty easily where they need to go. These two, because I did not. I'm going to have to play with a little bit. Once I get this section in, everybody should go where they're supposed to. Again, I'm sorry for the sniffles. And then I will show you all what I do with my extra drills, because I pack them up by kit only because of the simple fact that, God forbid, anything pops or drops or moves or whatever, I can always refine the color drill to match the key codes. And I baggy them, and then I put it in a Ziploc. I'll show you. Because I'm a little bit OCD. And because each manufacturer may make the same number drill, all the DMC numbers are the same, but sometimes the shades are different. I don't know why, but it's just because they're not coming out of the same batch, I'm assuming. Well, obviously they're not batched together all the time. And when the next video, I'll be kitting up the 150 by 50. Wait, you see what a mess that was. There's a video somewhere on here of me doing a partial unboxing on it. I haven't done a complete unboxing on it yet because literally 3865s, I think they were. I got 71,693 of them. The bag was, the way they were bagged up was a mess, and they were all over everything. And I spent my unboxing trying to fish out all the white drills from all over the canvas, all over the packaging. It really was bad. So those particular numbers will be going into Tupperware because there's almost 72,000 is a lot of drills. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. I've been doing it all morning. Throwing drills everywhere. Just trying to pack up the rest of the kit so that I could show you the nice clean picture of the final few rows. But I can't believe my sneaky little child found my YouTube page and was all over it. Like she ain't got nothing else to do with her time. She's killing me. And I know the camera's blocking my face, but, or the lamp is, but I need it down here so I can see. I did not check to make sure the live commenting was on. I don't know. I don't even care. You're probably hearing a lot of snapping because I'm trying to get these rows really tight now. I hate this border because there is none. I have nothing to grab onto. I don't know how people do this with tweezers. That would make me insane. I have hard enough time with pens. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a slide because I'm almost off the cardboard. Get your little chubby feet off the Pete. You are being sneaky. See, he's being shady. I don't know if you can see his little foot, but there he is. He's a little Korean. Finally, I think we are done with these, which makes me happy. I put everything in Ziplocs when I'm done with it. Like I said, it's got the DMC number. I don't know if you can see the label. with the symbol as well. And then it goes into another bag. I can put that, get rid of that. We are almost done with this piece. Final row, ladies and gentlemen. Final row. And this is where this will come in handy because I want to keep this row tight because it is the edge. And you'll hear a lot of popping and snapping right now. On here, baby. Ta-da! It is done. Now this is where the magic happens because all these trays get to put away. I'm glad that the mask color of the next one is just all white. I kind of need a break from the multicolored, and I am finding drills everywhere. P, why are you jumping around like a kangaroo? What's up, Bubba? And I've already made a baggie for this one because I recycle my Tic Tac containers. And with the baggies, I put it on permanent marker on one side, just the DMC number, and I also do the label. Oh, buddy. Label on one side, DMC number on the other side. And here is the finished. Let's see. I can get it to stay like that. Maybe shut the light off. I don't know. This is how I put all the drills when I'm done. I put the size, what size canvas I use, the drill shape, the name of the canvas, and if I'm giving it away like this one I am, to my daughter and my son-in-law, all the extra drills, these are all of them, and they all go into this bag. For those of you that didn't get a good look at the overhead, I will show you on the frontal view, but mind you, it's like 3 feet away from me. And that's how I sort all my drills. If it stops swinging, it is again the canvas size, what shape drill, the name of the canvas, and who I sent it to. So if my daughter ever calls me and says, "Mom, I've lost drills off the canvas," I know. And the Ziplocs are cheaper to use than anything else because of the simple fact that I get them off Amazon. I get them at a decent price. I think I got 1,000 for like $5, and I only had to wait. I don't know. I think, ooh fudge, a day and a half to get them, which works for me. All right, now we're gonna do a sweep of this stupid thing, just to make sure I don't have any loose drills floating around this stupid canvas. P, do not smack your mother. And there is a popped one right there that I actually just pulled up with my finger. And that is why it's going to go onto the butcher block. So I have a firmer base, because underneath this is a padded card table. And I might just get creative and rip the damn pad off it and paint it. And then I will roller it again once it's on the butcher block. And look, I just popped another drill. And I don't know if I popped it or if it just was laying on the canvas. Which it looks like it was just laying on the canvas. My cat is having a freaking field day over there. Alright, so here's what I do, and not everybody does it. But I take a piece of Scotch tape, and I literally, because I have cats, and go like this. And it actually, if there's any hair in the canvas, you don't have to press too hard. It will pull up all the hair on the canvas. You can use a lint roller as long as you don't push too hard. And I will do this several times, especially once it moves into my kitchen, before I seal it. But it kind of pretty much picks up everything. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. But it's generally got all the cat hair and dust and everything else out of my canvas. Now if you have any hair stuck on the edges, it does the same thing there. And after I tape it down and roller it out a few more times, I will go over it with a brush. I use a toothbrush to kind of do this and get out anything. You lightly do this, and you bring anything else that's not supposed to be in the canvas to the edges. Here it's like combing your hair. And you kind of just got to clean the brush. Got a couple popping. They do not do it. You see I'm trying to attack it? Stop it. Don't get excited. P, quit it. Stop. No. No. They. Who's a bloody freaking comedian today? But I did have a side that I was popping drills on the edges, but it's because I was leaning on it. And that's about it. That is the finished Pigs in Love. Let me get rid of this. Oh, I lost my toothbrush. The cat's being nosy. There you go. Pigs in Love. Oh, I guess I should turn it right side up. And that's also the good thing about putting it on cardboard. I can kind of just spin it. And there she is. Pigs in Love. If you got any canvas, any frame suggestions, I'll take it. P, stop eating crap. You little heathen. Stop. Any suggestions on what kind of frame? And look, you got freaking cat hair on it again. I will take them, leave them in the comments, or most of you just PM me and I'll get them there as always. But I think it looks good. I think she'll be happy. Now, Cassandra, stop being so freaking nosy. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back in like an hour to kit up the monster that I now have to do. Thank you again for subscribing. Have a good one. It